Two men were working in a mortuary. It was after midnight. They were pushing a coffin down a long, dimly lit hallway. One of the guys was brand new on the job. The other one looks at him and says, "Do you believe in ghosts?" The new guy says, "Nope, but I'm scared of them." Well, I want to tell you today, Jesus' disciples believed in ghosts. Hey, I'm Eddie Lawrence. Here's today's devotional thought. We are in Mark chapter 6, and it's the occasion when Jesus walks on water, and we're told that Jesus saw his disciples. They're rowing and straining in the storm, rowing against the wind, and he walks to them and would have walked past them. And when they see him, they say, "It's a ghost." And both Mark, Matthew, and Luke, in reporting this, says they were terrified. They were full of fear, and they thought they were seeing a ghost. The Greek word there in Mark 6 is where we get the English word phantom. It's a spirit. It's an apparition. It's a ghost. But it was Jesus. Isn't that something? That's the way culture is today. Believe in demons, believe in ghosts, believe in supernatural. They're curious about that. They'll spend a lot of time soaking in those ideas about those things. But here it was Jesus. Now, interestingly, it says Jesus would have gone past them. He saw them. We're told that at the beginning. He saw them. He saw they were in trouble, and he would have walked past them. What's going on here? Well, I believe one thing that's going on here is Jesus wasn't going to waste a good trial. He wasn't going to waste a good storm. He wanted them to have a deeper revelation of who he really was. So they're terrified, and he then, it says, immediately he began talking to them and says, "Don't be afraid, be of good cheer." And I believe when they heard him speaking, then they identified him as Jesus. He gets in the boat, and the wind ceases. The sea calms. And Mark tells us that they marveled because their hearts were hard. They had not understood about the multiplying of the loaves, the feeding of the 5,000. They had just seen a great miracle, but they didn't carry with them the faith they needed to get a deeper understanding of who Jesus was. No, but he used it as a moment to teach them. And sometimes when we're going through a storm, we may wonder, have you ever been in that situation? Like, "Lord, where are you? I need you. I'm in trouble here. Things are tough. I need you." And sometimes we may misidentify what Jesus is doing, and we're attributing it to something else, and really, he's moving to work to help us. And I want to encourage you today. I want to remind you that he loves you very much. If you're going through a tough time, if you're rowing against the wind, if the storm's around you and you feel forsaken, I want to remind you that he loves you very much. And he's nearby, and he's working. He hasn't forgotten you. Draw near to him, and he'll draw near to you. He loves you so very much. He's got a good plan for your life. And sometimes we can put more faith in what the devil's able to do than what Jesus is actually doing. So, Lord, open our eyes that we may see you where you're moving, where you're working. Lord, help our faith to be in you, and help us to realize that with you all things are possible. Amen. God bless you. I hope you have a good day. Thanks for spending this time with me. And if there's someone else that could be blessed by this, pass it on to them. Thanks.